everybody's having a beautiful day. We should have this camera situation fixed soon. So apparently Verizon just sent me they're gonna let me get the new phone for $5 a month if I turn this phone in, as long as I own it outright, which I do. So we should be having part of our phone problem fixed very soon. How's everybody doing today? We got a couple of things to talk about. I decided to do a midday live. I meant to do it like about an hour earlier, maybe 2 hours earlier, but I got tied up doing some stuff. While I'm waiting for y'all to get in here, I just got to tell you about this. This shit is so hilarious. So those two crackheads that follow me around, so let me tell y'all what happened to them today. This is absolutely bananas. I can't wait to... I should have pulled my phone out and recorded them, but I was playing basketball. So I went to go play basketball. I went outside in Kaiser Park. I didn't expect anybody to be there. I went a time of the day where it was like around like 3 o'clock. So like kids ain't really out there. Nobody's out there. So I went out there. There happened to be one dude out there shooting around, right? So I say, fuck it. I asked him if he want to play one-on-one. Do you know I'm not in the park for 20 minutes before a homeless guy comes into the park and starts harassing us? So that's not the part, though. So the homeless guy comes into the park. The guy smells to holy hell. We really need to do a situation where we could get... I know everybody isn't going to use them, but we really need a situation where we have like mobile washrooms or something, because some people need help and assistance, fam. In any regard, I saw one out here like that last summer. I saw a couple out here in Coney Island, so I know it's a thing. In any regard, so after the games is over, I'm leaving. The whole entire time I'm standing there, I'm explaining to the guy, my fault, I do social media. I got these weirdo people that follow me around. There's nothing I can do about it, fam. He's like, don't worry about it. I leave. You know that the crackhead chicks is waiting right outside the park. And as I walk down the park, they're stopping people, talking to them, talking shit about me. I don't even know these women. I need for you to understand something. I've never spoken one word to these women. I don't know them. I do not know them. I don't even know what their issue with me is, to be honest with you. I don't know them. I don't know them from no one. Be mindful of the people that you spend your time with and that you listen to. Just be mindful of the people that you spend your time to and listen to. So they walking on the block, walking in front of me, and there's just a dude walking. And they just start talking to the dude, and then all of them look at me, and they look at me like I'm like doing something to them. Like, what the fuck, fam? I can't wait to get these crackheads on camera again. I got to get a much closer. I need to like go outside and look for them. That's what I need to do, but I'm not going to do that currently. I might do that later. But what I need to do is I need to go outside and follow them around and put them on camera. That's what I need to do, to be honest with you. They're straight crackheads. They wear the same clothes every day. I think I've seen them. I've lived here for 2 years. I think I've seen them in like 3 different outfits. That's it. They just crackheads. They're just literally crackheads, man. They're literally just crackheads. I hope whatever assistance they need, they get. They look like they mother and daughter crackheads also. It look like it's just some shit that runs in the family. She probably was like smoking crack with her 12-year-old daughter when her daughter was 12 or some shit. It looks like they're just crackheads and they run in the family, fam. That's what it looked like. I'm being honest with you. With that being said, 6ix9ine allegedly is not released. I want to talk about the hospital in Gaza. But 6ix9ine allegedly has not been released. He's still in jail. Now, apparently, one of the things that he plans on doing, from what I heard, I don't know how true this is, but he plans on snitching on the police, because allegedly the police showed up and they wanted to get a payoff, and he plans on telling the judge. I don't know how well that's going to work for him. Allegedly. So allegedly that's the problem, and that's what's going on with 6ix9ine. I think he's going to have to go back to the judge. Somebody told me on Friday, I think he goes back to the judge. Pardon me. So I believe he goes back to the judge on Friday. I'm just this is all like somebody's pulling up in my DMs and telling me all this shit. I didn't even read this nowhere. Somebody's just giving me the information. So allegedly he's still locked up, and also allegedly they're gonna go to the judge on Friday. So that's what's supposed to be happening. Everything else this individual has told me has been accurate. I just don't use everybody's intel. That's one of the reasons why we got some of the people that are mad at me, because they told me some stuff and I didn't say the stuff that they told me. And then so they mad. So they mad. You understand what I'm saying? So they just pissed because I didn't use their intel. What the fuck? That's crazy. In any regard. So he's supposed to still be locked up. He has not been freed yet. Allegedly, he plans on telling the judge that the police tried to like take a bribe or some shit. He's gonna snitch on the police or some shit like that. Shout out to Dominic. Shout out to the best. So yeah, so allegedly he's supposed to be snitching on the police. I don't know. Maybe he's snitching on the police. Maybe he don't. It's what you're gonna expect. I mean, he's in the Dominican Republic and he has money. There's no reason for him to stay in jail if he doesn't want to. Just so we can be clear. And also, I have more than one person giving me information on this particular story. So, I have more than one person giving me information on this particular story. Just going to throw that out there. I have more than one person giving me information on this particular story. And some of their information is conflicting. So, his girlfriend came out and said she's good. No one is hurting her. That might be another reason why they also wanted to hold on to him. Because allegedly they wanted to see his girlfriend to make sure she wasn't injured. Because there's a story that he allegedly put his hands on her. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, I got to stop just believing women, fam. Like, this is coming from somebody that I'm currently even living in a situation where there's people that don't even know me that's just telling people I'm doing things or I've done things or I'm thinking things. I don't know what the fuck. It's bananas. But, like, us as men, we know mind reading isn't real. Women all want us to read their mind. We know it's not real. I don't think all women know that mind reading isn't real. I think they really believe that they can read minds or minds could be read. I think they sincerely believe these things. First, everything is possible inside of God. I just don't think that, I don't know if that's something that God is just doling out to human beings. Like, that guy could read minds, and that guy could read minds, and that guy could fly. I don't think he's doing that, man. In any regard. Might be. What the fuck do I know? I don't know nothing. In any regard. So Dominic is saying his girl came out and said that no one was hurting her. Like I said before, I don't know nothing about any of this stuff. As far as I can tell, he went in there, he beat some people up, or some people got beat up at his word. He's going to have to deal with this in court. That's it. That's all. We got to see what happens. I don't know. Can we talk about the situation in the Gaza Strip real quick? I can't see that text right now. I can't see the text. I can't see the DM. Sorry about that. I only can see the message if you send me like a message that you type out. I can't check a link at the moment. The shit that Israel is being accused of is straight up war crimes. The shit that Israel being accused of is straight up war crimes. Don't make no doubts about it. It's straight up war crimes. The thing that they're being accused of. So there was a hospital that was hit with a rocket. Israel is saying the Hamas did it. The Hamas is saying Israel did it. Also, a very important Hamas leader was killed recently. I just want to bring up two things that Israel was saying, and so we could see what side we might be siding with on this. But Israel was saying that the Hamas is hiding amongst civilians. And now we hear that a hospital was bombed, and on the same day we hear the hospital was bombed, we also hear that a very high-ranking official in the Hamas was killed. Now, I don't know who's sending the missiles. Could be Russia. Who the fuck knows? Could be China. It could be fucking North Korea. Who don't know? I don't know who sent the missile. This isn't a distraction of Jesus' coming. This is the marking of Jesus' coming. If this is what you're speaking on, if you're speaking about that revelation in the Bible, it's the marking of when he's supposed to come back. It's not distracting from it. It's marking when he's supposed to be coming back. There's certain people that are supposed to be engulfed with what is happening, and there's other people that need to know that certain things is about to go on. So there had to be indicators. But I keep pointing out this. No, I know what you said, and I understood what you said. And what I'm saying is that there cannot be any distraction from Jesus. That could be distracting us from something else, but it's not distracting us from Jesus. I understood what you said. I understood completely what you said. And as you described what you were saying, I understand how much more completely I understood it. In any regard. Not trying to argue with you. In any regard. I just have to be very careful about how people interpret what I say, because my words are constantly being used in ways that I'm not used. Like, people just, I don't know how to say it. Just fuck it. In any regard. They showed, like, and there's just like so many babies and so many children. What up, young girl? There's just a lot of babies and a lot of children, fam. And it's ugly. And it's disgusting. That's why I keep saying we have to get people. Let's talk about it on a macro scale. That's why I say that we got to get people out of our neighborhoods that walk around trying to stir up violence amongst us, that walk around trying to keep beef going amongst people, that walk around spreading rumors and spreading gossip. On a macro scale, that's basically what happens in our neighborhoods, what's happening right now over there in this war-torn country. Palestine, the Gaza Strip, is an open-air prison. What do you think a lot of our communities is? Just prisoners keeping other people in check. Some prisoners making sure other prisoners don't escape. That's all our neighborhoods are. Open-air prisons. I come outside and all I do is talk about God and positivity all day, every day. But I still have people doing nothing else in the world but trying their hardest to try to make me look like I'm a bad person. I have no history in my life of being a bad person. Like, I don't have no history of that. Zero history. You know how odd it is for me to run into people that I know? It's probably more uncomfortable for them than for me because I deal with it often. But you know how uncomfortable it is? You know how awkward it is when I run into people that actually know me? You know how it is to, like, have people break down sometime? Like, fam. Sometimes just reminding you about all of the great things that, like, reminding me of all of the things that I did in my life that was just good, and I didn't do it because I was getting anything in return. I just did it because I'm fucking me, and I just did it. Now it feels. I run into these people, and these people, they heart hurt when they see me because they know what kind of person I am, and they see what I'm going through on the internet. My fault. They can't go nowhere. They can't leave out of the Gaza Strip. They can't leave. You get it? They can't go nowhere. So when those missiles are coming in, it's just missiles coming in, fam. They can't even run and hide, fam. You think they got bomb shelters? I'm pretty sure they don't. They blowing up hospitals, fam. The wild thing is nobody knows if it was the Hamas or if it was Israel. Imagine if we find out it was America. How would you feel about that? If you find out Joe Biden co-signed the strike and actually sent Americans to do it with drones or some shit, how would you feel about that? That sounds like something Joe Biden would do. So I don't want to hear like I'm saying something that's just unbelievable. That sounds like something Joe Biden would do. How would you feel about that? I don't know. What y'all want to talk about? This is just a midday live anyway. We'll keep it up as long as we got conversation going. As long as we got conversation going, we'll keep the live open. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Like, we just got to do better as people, fam. I really think the problem is, I'm going to say something, and it's going to be really unpopular. I'm about to say something that's really unpopular. Imagine if medical technologies didn't exist, we would have less people on the planet because of that. I think the problem is, this is going to sound fucked up, but I think the problem actually is overpopulation. And I don't think it has nothing to do with food or money. I think it has everything to do with vibrations and energy. And since they can only be, and this is just the way that I'm looking at things, since they can only be but so much good on Earth, they can only be but so much good on Earth. More people just make more evil. Now, as insane as that sounds, and I get it, that sounds insane, but I want y'all to focus on something real quick. How many people do you personally know that's just evil? They're just evil. They're just evil. If you say you only know one or two, you lying. I don't even get out much no more. Well, I know a lot of people, so I don't count. But everybody knows more than one or two people. They're just bad people, fam. This next generation of kids, this next generation that's grown into an adults, y'all niggas is screwed. I don't even know what the world is gonna be. I don't even know how the world could exist 100 years from now. I don't know how the world can exist for 3 more generations. I don't know how the world can exist for 3 whole more generations. I don't know how the world could exist. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So I do think that these are the final days, because I don't know how the world can exist. We have the leader of a country, Benjamin Netanyahu, openly saying that he's going to kill civilians. We have people that all of these years we were calling the bad guys, right? Because the Hamas is Al-Qaeda. The Hamas is ISIS. We've been calling them the bad guys for how many years? So now we're finding out they might not be the bad guys. Now we're finding out that they might just be starved people who will run out of their land. Now we're finding out that these are people who literally live in prison. They live in an actual prison. A whole country that is now a prison. So they can't even leave the Gaza Strip, can they? I don't even know. How does that work? I don't know. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I don't even know how that's supposed to work, man. Shout out to Bounce channel. With the putting up our Cash App. If you are enjoying this guy, or if you just want to donate to the chat, donate to the platform, you could always pull up to the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. I need to go find out why those crackheads are following me around. I really want to know why those crackheads are following me around. Like, I gotta find out why those crackheads are following me around. Bounce says, not everyone has resources and material settlements. They started wars and was left untaken care of. You talking about the Gaza Strip? No, I heard Takashi is still locked up. He's gonna go back to see the judge on Friday. My fault. In my head. Sorry. Anything y'all want to talk about? It won't let you say Hamas. Not everyone has resources and material settlements. Oh, the Hamas. Um, are you sure they started a war? Because if you listen to the way the story goes, they were already living there and they were moved off of their land, so they didn't start the war. In their eyes, I think the problem basically is that the whole world watched Germany almost exterminate the Jews, and then everybody got, after everybody was watching Germany exterminate the Jews, man. I don't know what to tell you. It was exterminating the Jews, and everybody watched. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you feel about that. How do you feel about that? They was watching everybody exterminate the Jews. I mean, they was watching the Germans exterminate the Jews, and wasn't nobody saying nothing. The whole world watched. I mean, that's bananas. But that's basically what's going on. What they're basically saying the Jewish people are doing right now to the people in the Gaza Strip, and the world is watching. Imagine 20 years from now, the story being told, America being a part of the evil regime that was trying to remove a people from the planet. Imagine that. I'm surprised that they don't have Kanye was right shirts out yet. Kanye was right. You can't bomb hospitals. You can't kill children. You can't bomb civilians. That's currently what Israel literally said they were going to do themselves. Israel said they don't see any person, any Palestinian, anyone in the Gaza Strip, they don't see any of those people as innocent. Every human being, Benjamin Netanyahu said basically, that is a Palestinian, they consider them the enemy. Their babies, their children, their old people. I don't know. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm looking at a thing and it just look okay. It's symmetrical. I was looking at something and it didn't look symmetrical and it was just fucking with my brain. I'm looking at it on an odd angle. Oh, this is something I want to talk about. Did y'all see this jump off that happened with G Herbo when he went on that dude's interview, go get interviewed by Funny Marco? Couple of things I want to say about that real quick. I want to say something about Funny Marco specifically also, but a couple of things I want to say. Okay, so the first thing is this. I always thought the way Funny Marco was done is that he asked questions and then they cut the clip up to make it look like it was awkward. So I never took it as, like, you ever see that white chick? I don't know her name, but I don't think her interview. I don't know. She's the it girl now for whatever the reason is. So she just did the interview with what's this nigga name? Cardi B husband, Offset. So anyway, so Funny Marco, what it looks like to me they do is they do the interview and then they cut the interview up to make it look awkward. Like that's their comedy. So G Herbo goes on Funny Marco. One, they break his $30,000 watch. What the hell? Two, they're just disrespectful to him, talking to him like crazy. Just no class. And I want to explain something about what real gangsters and fake gangsters real quick. Real gangsters and fake gangsters real quick. So hold on. Real gangsters are actually really respectful. And not respectful like, you know, they're attempting to show you respect. But they're respectful because there's no need for them to be disrespectful. When you understand that people are generally only disrespectful to you because they feel threatened. People aren't disrespectful to you because they don't feel threatened. They're disrespectful to you because they feel threatened. Something about you make them feel threatened, so therefore they're disrespectful to you. You do know that, right? So real gangsters, there's no need for them to disrespect you. You cannot intimidate them. They don't feel no way. They're not uncomfortable. So that whole fucking thing that G Herbo did with his homeboy when they went on Funny Marco, niggas is clowns. G Herbo about to go do his time. Go sit down, fam. And your homeboy look dirty. Your homeboy look like no matter how much money y'all give him, he gonna look dirty. That little light-skinned nigga. See, that's the thing about being a light-skinned nigga. It's real easy to look like you dirty. That's the thing about light-skinned niggas. If y'all get too many tattoos, you get tattoos in the room, y'all look dirty. G Herbo, man, whatever that dude name is, he looked dirty. G Herbo didn't even clean him up to bring him to the fucking interview. So they on there and they're disrespecting Funny Marco. But what you have to understand is, we don't know how many niggas they came in that fucking building with. They could have came in that building with 10 niggas, Funny Marco there with him and his producer. It's him and the guy that got to hit the buttons. And probably another guy that's worried about the lighting. That's it. That's who's there. So who are you guys, who are you guys showing up? You're not talking tough to somebody that want to talk tough. You're talking tough to somebody that don't want to talk tough. Only person who does that is suckers. Tell me where the lie's at. I'm literally, and I know I keep coming up and talking about myself all the time, but you got to understand, I'm literally living in a situation where I have people sending people to come say sucker shit to me that I should get angry over, that I should retaliate for. And if I even raise my voice a little, they say they're the victim. I don't know if anybody knows how that feels. Or praise to the Most High. Just shout out to God. Just shout out to God. I literally have 2 crackheads following me around, stopping everybody in the street that they see. And I don't even know what they're telling the people about me. I don't have the slightest idea. I don't even know because I don't know them and I've never done anything that they can even, never done anything. If they was actually telling them anything about me, they would be saying positive things. Like, to be honest with you, I have a girlfriend that I've dated, multiple girlfriends that I dated, right? And there's one thing that they consistently say. Every single female I've ever dated, damn near. There's one thing they consistently say. I don't start trouble with no one. I don't do nothing to nobody, and I mind my business. That's one thing every girlfriend I've ever dated will consistently tell you. I don't do no harm to nobody. I mind my business, and I'm just, that's it. No, I don't know about no YNW Melly getting house arrest. He's accused of murdering 2 people. That's insane. I don't know anything about that. If they're doing it, they're doing it, but I don't know anything about it. It sounds insane to me. That don't make sense. Why would you give YNW Melly house arrest? He's double murder, fam. It's not even a single murder. It's a double murder, fam. And also, they're being accused of tampering with witnesses. I'm pretty sure once you start tampering with witnesses or the accusation is out there and it's palpable, it's they have any evidence at all, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna keep you locked up and put in jail. They're not gonna let you be free where you can, do things that don't make sense. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I answered the YNW Melly thing. I don't know for him to have any house arrests, and that doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. Shout out to Verizon. They say I can trade in my phone for an S23, 128 gigs. For $5 a month when you upgrade and trade in a qualifying device, even if damaged or broken. I have no idea if this is a qualifying device, but I'll try. This phone is old. This phone is probably not a qualifying device anymore. I don't know. I'll go there. I'll be nice. We'll see what happens. I mean, this might not be a qualifying device anymore. So, I mean, I don't know. Dude, it still has to be a qualifying device. I mean, I don't even know. Also, I don't even have a screen protector or cover or anything. The phone is just going to get broken again anyway. Remember, I don't have any protection on my phone currently. That's why my phone keeps getting damaged. I got a new freaking screen, and then the shit got broke before a week. It's gonna keep getting damaged. So it don't even make sense for me to go get the upgrade on the phone until I could somehow get a case. That don't even make sense. Let's see if anybody wants to watch this. if you are enjoying this platform at all, you can always pull up to the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. Let's see if something happens. Like, they've convinced y'all that any support given to me is bad. So, they convinced y'all go support other people. Don't support other people's platforms. Don't support this one. So, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to make it work one way or the other, all right? What letter is that? Okay. Okay, now let's see what that looks like. That. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm trying to stick around. My stomach is cool. Trying to stick around. What else y'all want to talk about? Biden won't visit Jordan after summit with Egyptian and Palestinian leaders canceled. So they canceled the summit with the Egyptian and Palestinian leaders, which is fuck, because there's only two ways out of the Gaza Strip. One way is through Israel, which they can't go, and the other way is through Egypt. So what the hell? Why would they cancel that? Biden? I feel bad for those people. Those people don't got nowhere, nothing. I mean, I don't have any family or nothing like that, but I'm pretty sure if I had family, if something was like to happen to them, like that would be terrible, fam. And there's a lot of people losing their whole family, like their whole entire family. You know what I'm saying? I would imagine that that would be terrible. I don't have a family to lose. I don't have no family. But I would imagine that that would be terrible. Like people losing their whole family, like in a matter of minutes. There's like they showed like some little girl and her like her whole family was gone. Like I couldn't imagine. I mean, I guess I could, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't imagine them dead. I know how it is not to have no family, you know what I'm saying? Being a child and not have no family. I know how that feels. But for them to just be dead, like, wow. So I don't know how it is, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have loved ones. I don't have no one, you know what I'm saying? So I just couldn't imagine, you know, having people that you care about and then they die, like all at once, like a ton of them. I couldn't imagine. This is terrible. What up, Killer? What up, 42? They said something like 40 something families are completely extinguished, like their whole entire bloodline. That's a thing. Shouldn't talk like what? I don't know. I have no idea what I said wrong. But they said something like 40 to 50 families totally extinguished, fam. It's like absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I was sitting and thinking about that. I'm pretty sure they hit y'all way harder than they could ever hit me. God kind of I'm kind of fortunate and unfortunate at the same time, you know? Yeah, I'm kind of fortunate and unfortunate at the same time, you know? I don't have to worry about losing anybody because I don't have nobody, but, you know, also I don't have nobody, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't never wake up or go to sleep any day, and I don't ever have to worry about nobody. No, I don't have nobody. But, also, I don't have nobody, so I don't have to never worry about losing nobody. So that's a plus. Well, more than anything else, I'm just trying to convey that even a person who can't understand how those people feel, it's noticeably a horrible thing, you know? People are losing their whole families, man. They're losing people they care about. They're losing people that care about them. They're losing people that care about them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gotti. Salute. It's a year. They're losing people that care about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, family ain't blood. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? It's one thing to lose blood, right? But, you know, family is people that care about you. You know what I'm saying? They care about you. That's who family is. Family ain't just people who your blood. That's what it is. Salute. Family ain't people that, family not just people that's, family is like, you know, you understand? Your family isn't, your family is the people who love you and that you love, you know? Some of us just aren't fortunate enough to have people like that that's, you know, blood related, you know? That's all. I wasn't I wasn't trying to throw shots at nobody. So if like I'm not trying to throw shots at none of my blood relatives or nothing like that, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know? My family is one of the reasons why I don't believe that people that I'm okay with people like yeah, I don't care if people care about me. I don't care if people like me. I don't care if people love me. I just care if you trying to do something harmful. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Shout out to everybody. No disrespect to nobody. I wasn't coming for nobody. Um, I just saw all of them babies. They pulling babies out from under rubble. And I'm about to say something. That's how the Bronx looked at damn near. You see how that place over there look with all of that? It's kind of like how the Bronx was looking. What up to the few? No. I mean, I don't feel no way. I feel zero ways about not dealing with my family. I feel zero ways. I promise you I don't. I hope they're all doing incredible. I hope everything is going on in their life that they need to go on so they could be the best people that they could be. I hope everything is going incredible. I wish no ill will. But I know that it's not the same way. It's not the same. I don't wish them any ill will. I don't believe it's the same way. Yeah, they had babies under rubble, fam. And I remember I'm looking at these pictures and I remember in the Bronx, fam, you'll have, I don't think Bounce heard what I said. I have no ill will towards them. They have ill will towards me. So I stay away from them. I don't know what part of that you think I'm doing something wrong. I don't even understand what part of that you think I'm doing wrong. But okay. um What up, Kyra? I'm not trying to argue with you, Bounce. I'm not speaking bad about those people. I haven't said anything negative about those people other than that we can't coexist. I didn't say anything else. I didn't say anything negative about them. I don't understand what the problem is. I don't think he's a troll. I don't think he's a troll. I think he just really feels a way about the fact I don't have no family. I can't help I don't have no family, fam. Like, you know, I'm not bashing them. I'm not saying nothing negative about them. I mean, it wouldn't be hard, to be honest with you, but I'm not saying nothing negative about them. They don't like me, and I'm cool with it. I can't say they don't like me. Their favorite pastime is to make whatever I'm doing fail. There you go. So that's why I can't never be around them. Because they're always trying to make whatever I do fail. All right? They're like, and I didn't want to say this, but they're basically like this. If they see you doing something, they're going to try to fuck your shit up. So then they could come and try to act like they saving you. So now you owe them a favor. So they're going to do mad bullshit to you, right? And then they're going to come back around and try to act like they saving you so you owe them a favor. But whenever they do that to me, I don't want nothing. Because I know what they're doing. So I don't want nothing. I don't want none of your help. I don't want none of that. You the one that put me in the situation I'm in. I don't want none of your help. No, but I'm saying, nah, I don't want none of your help. I wouldn't be in a situation if it wasn't for you. That's a fact. I wouldn't currently be in this situation if it wasn't for them neither. But who knows? I think God wanted me to be in this situation, obviously, because I'm in it. So, no ill will. I hold no nothing towards them. Yeah, that's what they do. They literally do that. They fuck your shit up. So so they could come and try to be a savior. You understand? So they could go tell everybody that you couldn't do it without them. Gaslight. Yep. So they could go tell everybody that you couldn't do it without them. So I don't never want to do nothing with them. And if you go speak to any of my friends or anybody that know me, they'll tell you I never did nothing with my family ever. They'll tell you I never did nothing with them. Shout out to them. This is no hate towards them. I wouldn't even have got into it if dude didn't keep talking. I wish I was arrogant sometimes. I wish I was an asshole. I wish I was arrogant. Like, I wish I knew what it was that I had that made me special. I wish I could see it. Because I really want to know why so many people hate me. So I just wish I could see it. So then I can know. You know? What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We still here. We talking for a minute. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm going to tell y'all the funniest thing in the world. When I first started doing the BBN, and I'm going to mention this, before I even made the first video, I had plotted out a strategy to build my father's company up, do promotion, to make programs where me and my brother Ty could do work together, and then hopefully me and my brother Jeff could work together. And I'm trying to develop all of this stuff, and I'm coming up with the ideas, and I'm trying to work on it and this and this and that. And then to have the same people who you trying to bring with you treat you like your shit ain't nothing. Constantly here, you don't got a job, even when you're making more money than everybody else in the house. And all you trying to do is build something for you to do with your family. And they just don't like you so much that they can't even appreciate it. Even if they gonna win. It is what it is. I just wish I knew what the thing was that made me special and make them treat me like this. I just wish I knew what it was. That's all. I wish I could see it. I just don't see anything special about myself. I don't know why people are so jealous. I have not the slightest idea. I don't got the slightest idea. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Come on, let's talk about something. Put it in the chat. What y'all want to talk about? That's it. We done. Nothing else y'all want to discuss? Because if we don't got an actual topic, I'm gonna get off. I don't got a thing y'all want to talk about. I'm gonna get off. Anything else y'all want to discuss? I don't want to get off. I would like for the show to go longer. Also, it would be dope if somebody pulled up to the Cash App. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Uh, the only person that actually donates in here, really, that's in here, besides, I don't want to say anybody else's name because they don't do it publicly. But the only person that actually donates in here is the bounce dude, and we just got into a dispute. So I know he's not donating nothing. If anybody else want to pull up to the Cash App, I'd appreciate it. But is there anything that you guys want to talk about? He's upset over the conversation about my family. And this is the shit that kills me. Y'all be upset about some of the things that I say about my family, but I gotta live that shit, fam. I'm literally in a family where these niggas, they don't give a fuck about me. Like, I gotta live this shit. Like, so I get it. It's hard for y'all to listen to. How do you think it feels to live it, fam? Sometimes you gotta laugh, you know? So that's it. No more conversations. Nothing else y'all want to talk about? No, I don't think you're angry at all. That wasn't what I was saying. Um, my apologies if it came out that way. I don't think you're angry at all. Um, anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm walking down the block and I see the two crackheads say something to the dude, and then the dude turns around and look at me with total horror in his eyes. I have no idea what these crackheads are telling people I'm involved in. But what's more important to me is, why do these people feel like they should believe these individuals saying whatever they're saying about me who I don't even know? I'm not about putting people in jail, but should I follow them and wait for them to buy crack and then like filio them buying crack and then send it to the police so I could try to get them arrested so I don't have to deal with them no more? Like, I'm trying to figure out how to get these people up out of here at this point. I mean, I know God say put the shit in his hands, I'm gonna leave it alone. But what is he gonna do? Have one of them OD? Like, I don't understand how to get rid of this problem. I haven't done anything. So it's not so there's no apology. There's nothing I can do to undo anything because I haven't actually done anything. I just gotta wait for God to kill him or something. I don't know. I'm not wishing bad on people. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea. I don't know what to tell you. Oh man, I got a funny story. So I have a neighbor that always like talks to me like they're super nice. I never believe them though, right? So they always like talk to me. Which question I never answered? Which question I never answered? I'm scrolling up. I don't see you asking a question. What question? What question did I not answer? I don't know. Maybe he is a control. Oh no. I don't know who controls the outer universe. Tell me. I didn't think that was a question. I thought that was a rhetorical question. I thought that wasn't necessarily a question for me to answer. Give us the answer. See, the question is, what do you call in the outer universe? That's the actual question. Are you talking about the flat Earth theory? Because that's what it sounds like you're talking about, the flat Earth theory. That's what you're talking about, the flat Earth theory. Because that's a whole entirely different discussion. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, when you initially wrote that, I was thinking of the concept of the flat Earth theory. So when you first wrote that, that's what I was thinking, the concept of the flat Earth theory. The reason why we got a midday live today is because I didn't get any videos done. I stepped out, I played some, I had to get some kind of exercise going on. I stepped out. I had a pretty big lunch, so I gotta eat if I'm gonna exercise. So I had a pretty. I need to eat after I exercise also, but that's neither here nor there. So I had a pretty big lunch. So I went and got some exercise in. So we didn't have any video. I also couldn't think of before I went. I couldn't think of a video to do anything on specifically. So I already was gonna. I was actually gonna go live at the park, but we don't really got those type of parks over here like to go live and then film. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's over here in Seagate, there's only like 2 or 3 good players in the whole entire Seagate. Like probably a little bit more, probably about 3. They don't be at the park. That's the point I'm trying to make. They don't be at the park. We got this one dude who plays people for money. He's pretty good, but those guys convinced him. I don't know. So I'm not gonna. I don't deal with him. But the point in which I'm trying to make, he's a pretty good player. They got a couple of other players in here they're pretty good, but the majority of players inside of here that live in here are not very good, and they're just passing those not very good traits on to the kids. So when I first got here, I used to watch the kids just I don't know. It's like they had no fundamentals. I don't know what to tell you. It's like I don't know what to tell you. So I started working with them. Now I don't work with them no more. So the other day I was just walking past and I look in there while I'm walking past, and the kids is playing with some little bit older kids or whatever, and it just looks so sloppy. And they just playing and they just running back and forth, and it just looks so sloppy and uncivilized. And I'm just like, yep, this is how y'all want to play. Y'all not gonna be able to go play in nobody else's park. Y'all go anywhere else, y'all gonna be shit. So the NBA playoffs is what you're saying. So no, oh no, who them? No, they can't play that well. There's a couple of kids that they got promise. They're kids, they got promise. They got potential, but you get better by watching good players. They don't have that option. That's all I'm saying. So I don't even want to play in front of them no more. I don't even want them to see me play no more. So that's how I do it. Like when I don't like you, I don't like you. So I don't even want them to see me playing anymore, to be honest with you. I don't want them to see me playing. You thought when a woman say she done with you, she done with you. No. When Frost say he done with you, he done with you. I promise you. Just off the strength that I don't want to go back on my word. Just off of the strength of that. That alone, I don't want to go back on my word. Just that alone. That alone. I'd rather never talk to you again than do well and have you realize that you fucked up. No, what I was saying, I wasn't saying you wouldn't donate. I wasn't saying it like that. I was saying that you got angry, and then I probably shouldn't expect you to do any kind of. It wasn't said like that, fam. Like I don't know how you're taking it, but you could take it however you want. But it wasn't said like that. It was not said with any malicious intent. But you could take it however you want to take it. I can't stop you. Yeah, it wasn't said with any malicious intent. It was just saying that I got into a back and forth with somebody who's literally, there's another person here also, but I'm not going to call their name because I don't know if they want to get called out. but you're literally like the only person in chat right now that's commenting that actually give donations. And I said that I got into a dispute with you, or we got a little back and forth. So I said definitely not going to do no donations now. It wasn't said. I don't know. It don't matter. Whatever I say, everybody take the wrong way, and I not pay for it, no matter what I say. So if it can be taken negatively, somebody's gonna take it negative. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You just get used to the shit. You know what I'm saying? You just get used to it. You just get used to it. So no, it wasn't in no way meant to be in any weird way, but I don't really expect for people to ever be understanding towards me. Sometimes they are. I just don't expect it. Oh shit. Yeah, my fault. I was clearing my damn screen. Y'all might be getting kicked out. I was clearing the top of my shit with the notifications, and I accidentally clicked instead of swiped. That was an accident. Yeah, I accidentally clicked instead of swiped. That was an accident. Oh shit, the numbers went up. They do be playing with my numbers. Fucking YouTube. I don't eat ham and air. I'm gonna have a whole wishmish sandwich. I'm gonna be wishing. I'm gonna make me a wish. What you call them shits when you make a sandwich, but it's really a wish. You're not eating anything. I'm having one of those. I'm gonna have two. I'm gonna have two of those. What y'all wanna talk about? Put it in the chat. You talking about whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm gonna wish I had bread too. What the fuck? I'm gonna wish I had meat. I'm gonna wish I had bread. Might as well wish for some mayo, some cheese too. Why not, right? Wish for all of that shit. Fuck it. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Come on, we talking. We talking until just too much craziness going on in the chat, and I'm gonna bounce and get up out of here. And it's like too much. I don't really feel like dealing with it. Then we get up out of here. What y'all want to talk about? But it's not no problem. I mean, I could wait till tomorrow to eat. Be honest with you. What y'all want to talk about? I know y'all don't just be wanting to sit in here. This is why we got to get the, oh man, it's coming. Don't worry about it. I spoke with the guys the other day. It's going to take a little bit longer than we thought. But that computer's coming, and we're going to get this computer fixed. That's what dude was just in the chat talking about. For everybody that don't know, he said a thing in the chat. I'm not gonna say what it was. I'm not gonna say who it was. But that's what dude is talking about. We getting the other computer that's coming, and we getting this computer fixed. I gotta send this computer out pretty soon in the next day or two, and I don't know when I get it back. Probably in like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, maybe three. I don't know. But the other computer that's supposed to be on the way. I don't know when it's gonna get here. Maybe get here in a month, 2 months. I don't know when the fuck it's gonna get here, fam. It's not on my schedule, and I'm blessed to even be getting something. I'm blessed, you know, to having people that is on the team. So I'm blessed. I'm not mad at all. If it takes 3 months for them to get me the computer, it is. It just takes 3 months, man. That's just what it is. We're not gonna be upset over it. We're just gonna be grateful. Just gonna be grateful. You have no idea how grateful. You know? What we talking about? Put it in the chat. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm just BSing right now. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all be wanting me to be live. I came live. It's in the middle of the day. What do y'all want to talk? It's in the night. What do y'all want to talk about? Has anybody seen the new Loki series? Y'all know Loki was supposed to, his character was supposed to not return after the Avengers, right? After the first Avengers movie, he wasn't supposed to return no more. You know that? But the reason why Loki returned and he's still in the MCU right now is because the fucking fangirls. The fangirls went so wild over Loki that Tom Middleton is still playing him to this day. And his character is actually dead in the MCU. Real dead. Which is bananas. His character's real dead. Just want to be clear on this for anybody that might not be getting this part. His character is real dead. Thanos killed him. And they figured out a way to not just bring the nigga back, but to bring him back in perpetuity. Because he doesn't even exist inside of the timeline anymore. He doesn't exist in the timeline no more. He's living outside of the... So shout out to fucking Loki. Incredible character, by the way. Incredible character. He had a absolutely fantastic arc from his first movie he was in, Thor, the first Thor movie. That's his first appearance until Endgame. Was he in Endgame? He was in Infinity War, but I think he had a cameo in Endgame. Anyway, he was in Infinity War. So no, he was in Endgame, right? No, he was in Infinity War. So from the first Thor movie to Infinity War, he had an outstanding, incredible arc. And to see them do that exact same basic arc over the matter of one season was phenomenal. That was great writing. They did a good job. 6ix9ine is still in jail, as far as I know. Yes, he's still in jail. They're supposed to. He's got to go see a judge on Friday. That's what I heard. His girl Jalen, that's how you say her name, Jalen. She came out in Jalen. She came because in Spanish you pronounce the J, the Y's like a J, right? So Jalen, right? So she came out and said, allegedly, she came out and said that Tekashi 6ix9ine did not hurt her. She wasn't hurt by him or something along those lines. I don't know. I haven't got the slightest idea. Shoot, let me find a young girl that's ready to pop out some babies. That'll be the move. And that as don't have a drug problem. Smoke a little bit of weed, I'm cool with that, because you need to not smoke the weed when the baby is in you. So we need to have no drug problems, no alcohol problems, because we want that breast milk to be nice and good. We need the breast. Don't worry, I'm going to be bringing you all the treats. I'll figure out a way to get them. All the treats. You got to make sure that that breast milk has got all the appropriate nutrients in it. You know, that's what happened to a lot of dudes, right? And that's what really made the whole crack baby epidemic so terrible. You had babies crying and crack addicted mothers who couldn't get formula for their babies, so they was giving them their breast milk. And their breast milk, you know, these is crack addicted mothers. Y'all don't even know that there's a lot of these kids that grew up and you don't even know that's why they fucked up as adults. You don't even know that they got an issue. And one of the main things that I appreciate so much, and I think about this so often, you have no idea, that I'm so happy that my mother was not a drug addict. I'm so happy that my mother's not a big drinker. I'm so happy that she didn't have any fucking drug issues. And if you have a discussion like this with a woman, she's going to say, but what about the man? Because that's all women ever say whenever they don't have a good argument. They just try to say, but men this, but men that. We're not talking about men. We're talking about you. Men don't carry a baby in their stomach for him. You know, being an alcoholic or having a drug problem, there's different issues there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different issues. You know? I'm very fortunate that, you know, my mother just, you know, she wasn't that way. I'm very fortunate. And I know that because of the era that I was born in, there's not a lot of people that can say that. That part. Shit, nowadays, how many people is getting literally consummated while both adults is drunk and high as hell, and then now you don't even know you pregnant for the first month or two or some shit, and now that whole entire time you just indulging. Or you could just be like Krishan Rock. She don't care. She gonna drink and get high with her baby in her stomach. Even if she gotta go to the hospital next week to give birth, she's still gonna go get drunk and high. She giving birth next week. She don't care. She gonna take that Henny to the face. It's something to say for all of us men out there, all of us adults out there, that it's something to say for us having respectable moms. You know, that's something, you know, because we living in a day and age where this next generation of kids, like, they're not gonna be no respectable moms, fam. Like, none of the moms are gonna really be respectful. You know, that respectable. You know what I'm saying? Women that you could look up and hold to high esteem. What they doing out there nowadays, fam? Hey, Bounce, why did you tell me to hold on? I mean, I could be wrong or whatever, but that's the way I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it. I'm fortunate. I didn't have a mother that had a drug problem. Making a request for what? I'm fortunate, man. I'm just fortunate. They saying she has a melanoma contact with 6ix9ine and someone else has an IG page. I don't know. You gotta rewrite that. She has a melanoma contact. None of these artists control their IG pages. So I don't know. That's why I said allegedly. None of these artists control their IG pages. If somebody hits you from the actual artist IG page, it's probably, I don't know, none of these artists control their IG pages. There's this Instagram model that I legitimately think might want to get with me. I'm going to tell you why. So I follow her on her main Instagram page. But I constantly get fake pages of hers hitting me up. And one of these times, I got an X-rated video of the girl. So I don't know. So I was like, is somebody trying to scam me? Like, I don't do this. Like, I don't even have any bread if you're trying to ask me for money through the DM. So you're wasting your time. So I was like, is somebody trying to scam me? But every so often, a new person, and I don't follow none of those pages back. My brother, I immediately blocked the individual that sent me I don't accept those videos. So if you're a woman, please, if definitely if you're a man, if you're a woman, please don't send me unsolicited shit like that, because I don't even know if that's you sending it to me. You might be sending me some shit of someone else. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody might just, have some legitimate shit, pornography that somebody did for them, and somehow that got on the internet, and now some asshole is trying to share it in order to try to get in good with me, thinking I'm gonna send them some money or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm gonna be disgusted when you send me unsolicited pornography. I'm gonna be disgusted. I don't even want a woman like that, fam. What the fuck? In any regard, I don't even want a woman like that. That's not my type of time. I want you to be aggressive, but I don't want you to be like that. I don't want you to be sending me fucking nudes. All you got to do is come fucking talk to me. Literally. I'm single. All you got to do is stop and talk to me. And make sure I know why you're talking to me, because I'm going to be oblivious. I promise you. I promise you, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be oblivious. I am not going to know what's... I've gotten scooped before and didn't even know what was happening until after it was done. I'm telling you, I'm going to be oblivious. I'm not even going to know what's going on half of the time. I got to be having other shit on my mind, fam. Bounce said, hold on. Then he said, making a request. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what any of that means. This shit on my mind. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I had an incredible idea that I wanted to do with my brother Ty. Incredible idea. Nobody is doing the idea, so I'll eventually get back around to it. But I had an incredible idea. Nobody is still nobody is doing it. Incredible idea. And fucking incredible idea. I'm just too far ahead of the curve. That's all. I'm just too far ahead of the curve. Like the shit that I'm thinking of is too far ahead of the curve. I'm just ahead of everybody. That's why when I tell people the idea, it's like they're like, huh? How's that gonna work? And they got mad questions. But I'm just like, you gotta have faith, man. Just do the thing. I can't stand here and explain it to you. I also don't want to stand here and explain it to you because I don't want to tell you how it works. If I tell you how it works, then you're going to go steal it. You got a chance you're going to go steal my idea and go do it with somebody else. So I don't want to answer all of those questions. I don't know if you're trying to spell millionaire or not, Dominic, but I'm just going to tell you that is definitely not how to spell millionaire. And if you're not trying to spell millionaire, I have no idea what that word is. Somebody put me on the game. Somebody give me a definition for that word. What up? What y'all talking about? We don't even get on at night. I'm just still on because I don't got no assholes in here. I'm not even sure what you're talking about, Dominic. I don't even know what a melanoma is. What is a miliner contact money? I don't even understand what that is. Are you like speaking in a different language? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know. So her new IG is Lulu's World is a new IG. I guess I'll go check it out. Let me screenshot the bitch. I guess I'll go check it out when I get the opportunity. No, I'm not live on 2 channels. Don't tell me about the individual that's here playing my content, please. I don't really want to get into that at the moment. Please don't do that, all right? You're about to say something, so I got to kick you, right, Dupree? Come on, say it so I can kick you and get it over with. So people could know that, all right, I'm not just kicking you for no reason. Come on. I have no idea what you're talking about, Bounce, but okay. Appreciate you. Appreciate you in any regard. Do you need me to... Are you trying to send something through Cash App? Hold on. Bounce, are you trying to send something through Cash App? If you're trying to send something through Cash App and you having a problem, tell me what denomination you're trying to send me, and I'll send you a request. You're not the first person to tell me that there was an issue with my Cash App. Oh, I wasn't getting off no time. I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting off. I don't know if I'm getting off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, all right. Anything y'all want to talk about before I get up out of here? I'm just, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to have, I don't, is there anything y'all want to talk about? That's it. I mean, if it's not going through, it's not going through. There's nothing you can do about that. I'm about to get off anyway. Anything else y'all want to talk about before I get up out of here? Anything y'all want to discuss? Put it in the chat. I'm going to get up out of here. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. Everybody have a blessed day. Have a good night. Got anybody still in your wake? I'm not even going to go through all the niceties. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you, and that's all I got on this one. I'm out.